Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's Fist. Today, racing online in the bifocal 2. Going to see how this thing performs. And I can already tell you it performs very well. It's got maxed out handling, braking, I think acceleration. So this thing's going to go wherever you need it to go at all times. And occasionally, sometimes to its own detriment as I kind of understeer on some of these turns. Maybe I should say oversteer because the car is so responsive. I want to go right into the wall like I almost did right there. If he could stop ramming me, I'd be really happy right now. But let's talk about the downfall of this car, which is the speed. It's got an average top speed with 3 bars, but if you're online, it's more like a low speed, a very low speed. Let me put the stats up here as a rare before I upgraded it to legendary. You get a high braking power, acceleration, and handling, which is the trade-off for the low speed, I guess. Also have to mention the boost bar, which is pretty pathetic in my opinion. You're not going to be overtaking too many people with this boost bar. It's not too long. It doesn't fill up fast enough for my taste. Anything with a dot that just constantly fills up is going to pass you pretty much all the time. Not saying you can't win with it, but you're going to have to put in a lot more work to do it. Taking every shortcut you can is also going to help a lot, as you see here. Let me just slow down a tad here so I can hit this jump. Right, letting it slide a little bit too much, but it still has a lot of grip on this track. Alright, after I burned all my boost, the car just feels like it's out of gas, like I'm very slow. I don't know if the bifocal is still free. Well, you should pick it up if it is. If it's not, I don't think I would pay for it. I don't think I can recommend it. And I definitely wouldn't spin the gears on it again if I didn't already upgrade it. It just can't keep up with these higher level cars. There's no way. Alright, let's hit this last shortcut and go ahead and finish this race off. That was a perfect little jump there. The handling on this final turn here is just something to behold. It is so good. If your opponents are constantly wall riding, then the bifocal won't have too much trouble keeping up with them, but if they're at least a little bit skilled and they can get around there, you're going to have a lot of problems. Okay, this is going to be a prime example of why you're going to need a more powerful car in these online races. Going to be struggling big time to try to keep up with these people. There's a lot of sports cars and a lot of boost there that you got to contend with. But that's a lot of acceleration, a lot of speed coming out of the start. That's what I meant by oversteering into these corners. It's got so much grip that you're going to be doing that a lot. You got to watch it. Also, since they mostly fixed the AFK problem, there's a lot more vehicles in there and you're going to be getting bumped around a lot more. Sometimes it's better to just let the wolf pack kind of thin out before you make your move. That was a horrible turn. I'm used to these cars that have very average handling and I'm wanting to take these corners a little bit too early. With this one though, you can give yourself a little more leeway on the corners and you can, back off just a little bit longer. Which is what I should have done right there also. Pretty poor turn by me. But I'm still able to hold on to third place, actually second, as we hit these boost pads going into turn 2. And this is where this whole race is going to fall short. I think that's a Jesco in front of me, and I got the bifocal, got no boost. Even if I corner here, I'm still getting hardly anything. Can't keep up with him on the straights. It just feels like this car falls flat at this point. Okay, this next corner coming up is one that's kind of difficult to navigate if you're in something with handling that's a little bit less here. But bifocal, look at that, handles it like a champ. We're not even going to touch the wall. Just need to kind of cut him off here if I can. Okay, that was a fantastic corner there. We're going to get the boost bar almost all the way up, but look how much he's still passing us here. It's just no contest in these late stages like this. It just doesn't have the power to catch up with these other cars, and you see these other guys are catching up with me. Okay, this one is just about wrapped up here on the final lap. It's going to be very hard to overtake him. I don't think we do, spoiler alert. But thank you for watching. If you subscribe, thank you for that too. And at this point, we're going to leave you with the rest of the race, which is me desperately trying to overtake this guy here. So I'll see you in the next video. Thanks.